So today I want to talk about complexity, the amount of ingredients that you give your customers in an API. So a lot of times you'll see this manifest in never-ending lists of query parameters on a GET request, right? So all these different ways that I can filter, do expansions, all that. And I think it is way too easy for us to add ingredients to an API. And that doesn't always mean it's good, right? So how many ingredients is good enough? Is it 1, 2, 3? Is it 6, 7? The point is you don't want to go overboard, right? Because when you go overboard, you will confuse your customers. So one thing to remember is that complexity is bad, but completeness is not. And what does that mean? It means that we're going to design for all the possibilities, but we're only going to give the ones that we have clear customer feedback that we need. And that is what I mean by designing for completeness without designing for complexity, or really releasing complexity, because you want your customers to be able to understand exactly how to use your API. You can see where these two things collide very often when you have like 6 permutations in the query parameters that all do relatively the same thing. So you use this field if you want to query out one ID, you use this field if you want to query out a set, you use this field if you want to query out, using ORs. So what I want you to think about is like all of the permutations that the customer might use, but to start small, right? So you need to think through those use cases, but ultimately you shouldn't release all of them at once. Release them as customers ask, and also try to figure out like what is the smallest thing that you can do that covers the most amount of scenarios for your customer. All right, so remember, completeness instead of complexity, or leave the complexity behind, stick to completeness. What this means is that you design for what your customers need, don't give them more, and also when you design for them, keep it simple, right? You don't want too many ingredients. Sometimes pineapple just doesn't belong in your API. I'm Stan, I design APIs, and the pizza's pretty good too.